With the first pick in the 2025 WNBA draft, the Dallas Wings select Paige Bueckers, University of Connecticut.
Paige getting big hugs from mom and dad, from her teammate AZ Fudd, from her coach Gino Auriemma, and Paige Bueckers' teammates all here taking it in. She is officially the #1 pick of the 2025 WNBA draft.
And you saw her give Coach Auriemma a hug. And
clip, Paige Bueckers. I want to make sure I say her last name right. Bueckers. She has been the #1 draft pick in the WNBA to be selected to the Dallas Wings. And I believe this is a great pick for her to have a #1 overall pick, whether it's the NFL draft, the NBA draft, MLB draft, hockey draft. Like, to be #1, it makes you feel very different. It makes you stand out. And as you guys can see from the clip, her teammates and the coach that she's going to be working with, everybody's congratulating her, her family, everybody's happy for her. So let's dive into this article and see what ESPN had to say about it. All right. New York, Dallas Wings general manager Curt Miller said he woke up Monday feeling like it was Christmas morning. And by the end of the day, his franchise was awarded its long-awaited present. The Wings selected UConn star and freshly minted NCAA champion Paige Bueckers, #1 in the 2025 WNBA draft, fulfilling the vision the team had conjured since winning the draft lottery for the first time in franchise history. Now, before we go a little further, if you guys weren't able to see some of her highlights when she was playing with UConn, I mean, this girl is phenomenal. She is very phenomenal. She gets to the ball. She makes the shot. She's one of the best three-pointers, in my opinion. One of the best three-point shots, in my opinion. And we're going to pull up some stats a little bit later so y'all can see where she's actually ranked with it. But let's dive more into this article. Very early on, it was Paige and Paige only, Miller said. She's such a special player. The conversations with the Wings were brief, but just for them to know that I am coming in and wanting to give everything I have to that organization, Bueckers said. Dallas is a sports city, which it is, a very big sports city. So I'm super excited for the support, the new wave of being there, being in a new city, being with a new team, and conquering those challenges as a group. We've got great pieces, a great ownership, great GMs, great coaches, the entire organization from up to down. I'm extremely excited about it. Now, see, that's good. She's already walking into the organization feeling confident. She's feeling great about it. This is a warm feeling to her. You know, you don't ever want to walk into a job or whatever the case is and you're like, I don't think I'm going to do all right. I think I'm going to do okay. I don't think I'm going to be the best here. Well, no. Paige is like, no, I'm ready for this new adventure. I'm ready to get it started and see how far we're going to play. And she gave great shout outs to everybody across the board, the ownership, the GMs, the coaches, everybody. And you want to have that spark really going into something that you really love. And she wanted to be selected by the Wings. She really wanted to be selected by the Wings. So she definitely did get her dream team for sure. Bueckers, a 3-time first-team All-American from Hopkins, Minnesota, becomes the 6th player and the first since Breanna Stewart in 2016 to be the #1 pick after winning a national championship in the same year. Bueckers led the Huskies to their first NCAA title in 9 years and the program's 12th overall on April 6 in her final college game. Bueckers was supported at the draft, which was held at the Shed by the entire UConn team, coaching staff, including Gino Auriemma. Some of these names are just They a little bit crazy. I don't know why your parents named you that, but anyway, we're gonna go on. Aaliyah Edwards and Nika Mule, Bueckers' former classmates who were drafted last season, also attended. They mean everything to me. They help me get through the highs and the lows, Bueckers said, choking up when talking about her former teammates. Bueckers is the 6th UConn player to be drafted number 1, joining a distinguished group of WNBA stars. That includes Sue Bird, 2002, Diana Taurasi, 2004, Tina Charles, 2010, Maya Moore, 2011, and Stewart, 2016. All are some great women players. All are phenomenal players. You don't ever want to assume anything in life. Nothing is guaranteed. So for this moment to be here and it to actually happen is nerve-wracking, Bueckers said about being selected number 1. You just have a level of excitement, nervousness, bittersweet feeling, knowing that my journey at UConn is over, but excited for the next one to begin. To be able to share that moment with the people sitting at my table and also the people not sitting at my table, they played a huge role in it. She's shouting out her team. And that's what you got to do. You got to learn how to be that team player. You got to learn how to be that team player. Look, when she blow up, everybody finna be rocking the Paige jersey. Everybody is. Everybody is. For sure. This is the kind of player coaches and even the CEOs, you know, the head people of the company, they're looking for people like that. They don't need people to start drama or I gotta watch out for her. She finna be upset today. I gotta watch out for him. You don't want that. Antonio Brown, a good example. You know, he's a great player, great wide receiver, but his attitude and his mindset, he goes crazy. He goes haywire. He really do. So you want to make sure you always get great people joining your organization. And that's what the CEOs and the general managers, they look at. The selection marks a hopeful change of fortune for the Wings, who went 9-31 last season, missed the playoffs, and reshaped their front office and coaching staff. Bueckers marks their second number 1 pick following Charlie Collier in 2021. What we've seen, number 1 picks due to franchises around the league, it is something truly special. The trajectory of our team, the momentum, that it brings, Miller said. Paige will do it in her own way. In her efficiency, her unselfishness, her ability to take over when needed, I think you're going to see her really impact this franchise. The Seattle Storm followed Dallas' selection by picking 19-year-old French star Dominique Malonga, who became the 6th player drafted in the top who did not attend college in the United States. Malonga, a 6'6" center, has been a pro since she was 15 and was part of the silver medal winning French Olympic basketball team. Gaining comparisons to her French compatriot Victor Wembanyama, Malonga is considered by some talent evaluators to also have a generational ceiling as a pro. I mean, she's already just this other young lady, Dominic. She's already being compared to another great player. You know, you always want to try to be compared to the best when they see how your gameplay is and how you're carrying yourself with the team. They always compare you with this. Oh, well, she reminds me of this player, or he reminds me of this player. You know, you want your name to always be in conversations with better and higher people. You know, that's how your name grows. That's how your name grows at the end of the day. She is the highest draft player from France in WNBA history. I am so proud to achieve that goal because it just shows that French basketball has evolved. As we've seen the past few years on the NBA side, Malonga said, we see Wemby or Zachary Risquire that show the French basketball is great. And now with the women, so me, it just shows that it's not only men French players, it's also women. It's just French basketball in general. I'm so proud just to show that today French basketball is at a level that we have never seen. Fresh off hiring a new coach, Sidney Johnson, and general manager Jamila Weidman, the Washington Mystics became the second team in WNBA history to make 3 of the first 6 picks of the draft when they selected Notre Dame's Sonia Citron at number 3, USC's Kiki Irefin at number 4, and Kentucky's Georgia Amore at number 6. At number 5, the expansion Golden State Valkyries made Juste Josti. Now, these are more French people that we're talking about right here. Of Lithuania, their first draft pick in franchise history. Josti is the second player drafted from Lithuania and the first in the first round, joining Jurgita Strikmati in 2000. It's a lot of French players that are coming on the rise, and this is good, though. This is good. It gives a variety of different players that is going to be on the basketball team now, especially joining Paige. So she's going to be able to be with some other stars. You know, French, they trying to make their name known, too, especially when it comes to basketball. So you got a lot of young ladies coming up on that rise, joining the basketball picture and the prospect and everything that comes with it. So this is good. This is really, really good. 2 other teams had a pair of first-round picks. At number 7, the Connecticut Sun took LSU Anissa Morrow, who finished her college career with the second most double-doubles in Division I history. And then at number 8, the Sun selected NC State Sanaya Rivers, the Wolfpack highest draft pick in the program history. The Chicago Sky followed by drafting Slovenia Asta Sivka. It's a lot of French people. Y'all can see it. And Haley Van Lith, 11. The latter TCU second first-round pick in program history. Van Lith, who earlier this spring became the first men or women's player in NCAA tournament history to lead 3 schools to the Elite 8, will reunite with former LSU teammate Angel Reese, with whom she played in the 2023-2024 season. All right, Angel Reese. Now we got you in the picture, okay? So they're going to be reuniting. And anytime you reunite with an old coach, or even if that was your wide receiver or your quarterback, it's a good feeling. Now, whatever team y'all are going to be on now, y'all are going to be dynamic. Y'all are going to be explosive. You know, can't nobody touch y'all. So this is good that Angel Reese is going to be reuniting with her. The Los Angeles Sparks took Sarah Ashley Barker at number 9, making her the 3rd first-round selection in Alabama history. Dallas closed out the first round drafting Isaiah James of North Carolina State at number 12. Rivers and James are NC State first pair of round picks in a single draft. Oh my God. The selections of Malanga Joystice and Sivka tied for the most international drafted within the top 10 in the WNBA history. A notable name who went undrafted through the 3 rounds was Sedona Prince, who just finished her 7th and final season at TCU, where she helped the Horned Frogs reach the Elite 8 for the first time in school history and earned an honorable mention AP All-American honor rolls. Man, this is good. I hear nothing but excellency when I read this. This is just all excellency. The 6'7" center came in the spotlight with a viral video during the NWCA tournament bubble in 2021, and was also led a plaintiff in a landmark antitrust lawsuit that will help get more money for college students. Prince faced backlash from fans, including a petition for her dismissal from TCU after accusations of sexual assault and intimate partner violence from 4 women were made public. She denied the allegations and was never charged a crime. And that's another thing too. When your name gets big, when you start growing, whether you're a sports player, you're an actress, you're an actor, one of the best cooks, singer, whatever. Once your name starts to elevate at that point, you have more media around you. And any inclination can spark some kind of story for the media to talk about. Whether you looking at this person a certain way, a fan is probably constantly calling your name during the game. I mean, it could be anything. It could be anything. But Paige and everybody else, y'all got to keep everything on the low. Keep everything cool, calm, and collected. Don't get heated during games. Don't say anything that's going to just let the media run with it. Because the media, they run with a lot of different stories. Some stuff is true and some stuff is not. Or some stuff they go overboard with, Prince was not among the 16 prospects invited to attend the draft. She could get invited by a WNBA team for a tryout or elect to play overseas. The 2025 season was set to be a new chapter in Dallas, even aside from the addition of Bueckers. The Wings, headlined by four-time All-Star Ariki Ogunbowie, hire new coach Chris Collins and Millers this offseason. After the stars Satu Sabali and Natasha Howard moved on to different teams, Miller brought in Dejanay Carrington, to Tyesha Harris, Nylisa Smith, and Myesha Hines-Allens during free agency. All these long names, they're not going to be able to fit on a jersey. But, if people are close to the teammates, they can call them by their name. But Dejanay Carrington, Tyesha Harris, Lanisa Smith, and Myesha Hines-Allen, these are some more young ladies that are going to be also on the rise as well. So you guys make sure y'all look out for them. Look out for those names. You heard it here first with Vonnie. Look out for those names. The Detroit, which previously played in Detroit and Tulsa when it was known as the Shark, has made the postseason in its 5 of 9 seasons since relocating to Dallas in 2016, but advanced past the first round only once in 2023. It has finished second to last in the standings last year, in front of only the Sparks. Now the Wings will look to bottle up the momentum of drafting Bueckers into supercharging their franchise on and off the court. The organization had already announced a move in 2026 from Arlington to Dallas, where it will have a standalone practice facility and play in a larger and newly renovated arena. It is a new build. They tried it a certain way and it hasn't worked. Yuri Emma said they've made big changes, front office, coaching staff, everything. Their roster in a bit of flukes, which is good. Sometimes when you have a new organization, you can be part of the build, you can be part of the new, and some of the players that are there that are used to playing to a certain way, maybe you want to play a different way. And Paige might be the perfect person to help them do that. It's exciting, I know. It's exciting for her and for the franchise. Added Bueckers, it's not a rebuild, it's just the build from where we are. Excited for the new arena, the new practice facility, and conversations with the CEO and the GM. We're excited for the future, and we only think the best is ahead. See, this is good. I just love the greatness that she's bringing to that organization. Bueckers entered the pros boasting the top career scoring average in UConn history, 19.8 points per game. On remarkable efficiency, 53% from the field, 42% from threes, 85% from the free throw line, while also shining a facilitator. In 2021, she became the first freshman to win a Wooden Award, Naismith Trophy, and AP National Player of the Year. She then overcame a pair of knee injuries, including an ACL tear that sidelining her for the 2022-2023 season to play the best basketball of her career over the past 2 seasons with the Huskies. Though the 6-foot guard can play both on and off the ball, multiple WNBA talent evaluators told ESPN they see her as a point guard long term. Okay, they see her mainly as the point guard. Either way, her pairing with Ogunbowale in the backcourt could soon emerge as one of the best guard duos in the league. I think she's just so unselfish. Coquelin said she can take over a game when she wants to and when she needs to, but she just has such a great feel for getting others involved. And that's something really special. So you put that next to Reiki and I feel together, they'll be able to play off of each other and read who's going, who needs a touch. Maybe I need to be more aggressive. Maybe I need to defend in this moment. But I just love her mindset of getting others involved. So I think they'll mesh well together. Yeah, like I said, when you have that player on your team that thinks about everybody else and not just they self, it is a great feeling. Very great feeling. So this is really congratulations to Paige. You the #1 draft pick, girl, of the NBA draft. #1. Dallas Wings, y'all got a good one on your hands. You got a good one on your hands. You really do. So we do look forward to the progress and the adventure that Paige is going to be on with the Dallas Wings. So I can't wait to see it. And soon enough, Paige, your name is going to be in every household name. People going to buy your jerseys. Oh, you finna blow up. You finna blow up. So congrats to her. If y'all like this video, like, comment, and share this video down below. Turn your notification bell on. That way you can be notified every time I drop videos on this channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.